guys, here is another session of whereby we're going to talk about midfielders.
Orang tengah.
Well, I already talked about last week, so if you missed out what I said last week, here's another recap. I'm not going to talk about Mo Salah, that's all.
So we're just going to mention that Mo Salah needs to be in your team if you do not have him. But if you don't have any money, you go for another guy who is called Sadio Mane.
Okay.
Which I think is a very good buy at the moment. 11.6 million, 6 points from the last game against Burnley, and he's only owned by 21.1% of managers. Performs best at home, and I think he's going to perform again.
Yes, and for those who do not know, actually he at the moment scored more goals than Mo Salah.
Yeah, and he is only lacking a few points because he did not start the season from game week 1.
Is it because he argued with Mo Salah the other day, then he wanted to prove Mo Salah wrong, so he scored more goals now?
Maybe.
Okay, so Sadio Mane, okay, that is number one.
My second choice, which I've always put my trust in him since last season, is this Korean guy, Heung-min Son. Heung-min Son.
Okay, yes.
Spurs.
Came back on the 25th of August.
Yeah.
Then we thought that he's going to perform in the first game.
I triple captain him.
Triple captain him. He turned out to be only 2 points. Triple captain becomes 6 points. Then after that, a lot of people lose faith in him.
Nice.
Apparently, he came back last week.
And he's only owned by 5.1% of managers now. And his price just increased last night by 0.1 per million.
Yes.
So he's quite a bargain because he's only in 9.6 million right now for a midfielder who scores and also performs. And he's really, really hardworking on the pitch.
Yes, looking at how because last season actually Fantasy Premier League was a quite hype, is because Ken suddenly became all the names that it's pretty much like what we mentioned about Mo Salah. It's somebody that you must have in all your team. But I think this year in Spurs, don't talk about the entire team. I think in Spurs itself, I think Son is somebody that we should look at.
Yeah, actually, in the whole Spurs team, I think Son is the person that you should have.
Yeah, consistent.
He's underrated. That's how I feel.
True.
He's underrated.
True. Okay.
And he got 16 points for the last match.
16 points. Yes, he scored quite a number of goals. If I'm double. Two goals as a midfielder. I remember he's not a forward. As a midfielder. So yeah, he has 16 points. Yeah. If those who triple captain or captain Son, congratulations. Yes. Okay. So you have another one, I believe.
That's about it.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna add in one. I'm gonna say Cantwell from Norwich. Yes. Although game week 5, he only had 6 points. Looking at he scored goals and also
created chances.
Yes, he created chances, and also he had a yellow card. That is why. And he although Norwich won the game, but they still concede goals, so equivalent to that.
If you look at Norwich games for the past few weeks, you will notice that Cantwell actually performs very, very well with Pukki.
Yes.
Their link up is fabulous.
Exactly. So, the hype is, for those who do not know, Cantwell is actually from Academy.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
And Pukki is actually on free transfer to Norwich City. So, looking at Raheem and Sergio Aguero, these two cost millions and millions of there's pound, it's not even ringgit. But these two, it's free. One is from Academy, so amazing, right? Okay. Yeah, so like we mentioned in a previous video, amazing win from Norwich. So once again, congratulations to all those who own.
Did you see the goal?
Norwich.
One of the goals?
Yeah, I watched the entire game.
The one that Pukki scored, I think he passed open to Cantwell, right?
Yes.
That was just
exactly
tip top lah.
Yes, exactly. So I think it's a fantastic season for Norwich. I think.
So far.
It's gonna continue as fantastic performances, and I don't think that I might have said this earlier on, whereby you can say goodbye to the Pukki party, but apparently now there is a new saying, because there's a lot of people who left Pukki party too early. Well, that's the saying. All right, but I guess Norwich beating Manchester City, I think that is the beauty of the game.
Everybody's waking up now.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. So I guess that's what the beauty of the game, like I said lah. And another one, Cantwell or Norwich City is gonna face Burnley, Crystal Palace, and Aston Villa. Well, I look at it as a fantastic fixture.
For them, it's good.
Yes.
I think with the counter-attacking that they have, the passing that they're producing, Norwich can actually do wonders in this Premier League.
Yes.
Especially against teams that are lower. I mean,
Yes.
Setaraf.
Yeah, Setaraf, correct.
It's no-brainer lah. They can actually win it.
Yes. So, well, I do not want to say it, but I have to. So I guess for those who left the Pookie party too early, maybe it's time for you to join back in.
Yeah. His price has been increasing, so if you have him, untong ba?
Yeah, but I guess that we're gonna leave it for forward. Yeah, if we got okay. So okay. But then like I say, in the previous video we have a special mention. So I'm gonna have my special mention also for midfielder, whereby it's Kevin De Bruyne. Okay.
Kecewa ka? Only 2 points.
Kecewa.
I was hoping he would come out in the game, but unfortunately lah, because I had Pookie on my bench and KDB was not playing. I was like, okay, janganlah keluar.
Yeah, I mean.
Then he came out for 30 freaking minutes, donate 2 points.
I guess there's a lot of managers from the entire global was praying for Kevin De Bruyne not to play, but he came out for 30 minutes. I guess that is our life lah. Okay, but the special mention here is although he starts in the first top 4 matches. Remember when our first match we mentioned about Pep's rotating system.
Yeah.
Then we said, oh, he's not going to rotate Sterling.
So this is the rotation.
This is what happens when Champions League come on.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So a reminder for those who do not know why I'm wearing Juventus is because Champions League is coming on, and Manchester City is gonna face Shakhtar Donetsk on the coming match. So
it's technically keeping KDB for that.
Yes, I think that he will keep him, but I do not know whether after because Champions League is playing on 19th of September.
Do you think that KDB will be featuring in the Premier League next game?
I do not know whether he will be entirely fit or not. If let's say he plays for Champions League, maybe he's not that fit for a weekend. But I'm not sure between him and the rest of the option that Pep.
Yeah, speaking of that, I heard over the radio that said, so Mane is also injured.
Oh, Mane is injured?
Yeah, but he has a slight knock. Most likely he will still feature.
Okay. So that is what the special mention is about. So if you do have him in your team, do watch out because we are really not sure whether whatever happened in game week 5 is going to repeat or not.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I have KDB in my team. I'm not going to transfer him out. He's still one of my major players. I still believe that he will perform.
Yeah.
And last week was because of the rotation. I believe that if he played from the start, City will be playing a different ball game.
Yeah. Looking at they are actually facing Watford, Everton, and Wolves after this. I guess it's kind of easy games. Exactly. So okay, a quick recap of our midfielder. We put in names as I have Cantwell from Norwich City, and I have special mention Kevin De Bruyne from Manchester City.
I have Sadio Mane and also Son.
Okay.
And also don't forget Salah.
I'm not gonna mention. So okay, that's all for our midfielders. Yo, this is Kim from FPL FC. If you like whatever that you see earlier on, remember to click like and also subscribe. I think the subscribe button is somewhere down there. And we promise to deliver at least one video a week. So once again, thank you very much and may the best team win.